I need some suggestions on what to play, and I'm looking at the game release calendar for 2025 here from PC Gamer. And man, I am not seeing anything that appeals to me. And yes, there is a parrot on my shoulder. I realise that a lot of people are going to make a big deal out of the parrot on my shoulder. The parrot is there because my parents have come to visit. They've brought the parrot because I can't just leave it at home. I need somewhere to stay, and my office is where it stays when it's here because it keeps it away from the cats. And so when I'm in, I let it out, so it's got a bit of space to fly around and do something, but it doesn't want to fly around and do something. What it wants is to sit on my shoulder and feature in my videos. So say hello to the parrot. Its name's Megan. It's a she. Anyway, I'm looking at the big names that are coming out next year. I'm not really very excited about it at all. I mean, like, the ones that PC Gamer here highlight are Grand Theft Auto 6. Now, I'm not a Grand Theft Auto player. I played GTA 2, I think, was the last GTA I played. It was top down. I used to run down the Hare Krishnas for the fun of it. And I appreciate that a lot of people are going to be very excited about GTA 6. Fine, that's great, and I hope you have a great time. It's just not my kind of game, generally, and I saw the trailers. I don't want to say it's woke. It's probably woke. Rockstar have probably been going woke. But anyway, that's not the thing that's actually going to stop me playing it. Like, I saw, like, you know, the photorealistic fat black women on the beach, and I was just like, is this for me? Don't know if this is for me. So I don't think I'll be playing GTA 6. The next one is Doom: The Dark Ages. Now, this is the only thing that's actually got any interest at all for me, because I like the Doom games. I've played them all, in fact. And I don't know anything about this one, but as I say, it's a grim, fancy, medieval-like prequel setting in the Dark Ages. Well, okay. I mean, that could be good, and I'm definitely open to it. I like the fact that Doom is going to somewhere strange and new that we haven't been before with the franchise. Because one of the things I'm worried about with Doom, and I talked about this in a previous video, is essentially the franchise, and all franchises kind of fall into this after a long enough period of time, of just becoming cargo cults of themselves, where you've got people who were never involved in making the original thing, who are just like, right, okay, well, what is the Doom guy? Oh, the Doom guy kills demons. Yeah, he makes demons afraid. Yeah, right. Now he's like an unstoppable demon-killing machine. It's like, yeah, but that wasn't what Doom started as. And it kind of loses all of its charm and hollows out when you end up going down that road. So basically, the people involved have to be confident enough to build on the canon rather than just play within the sandbox. Oh, sorry, bud. Jesus, give me the look. All right. I am worried that it's going to bite me in the face. Expand the canon rather than just play in the sandbox that has been established. And this is why George Lucas's prequels have aged so well, in fact, because he was prepared to expand the canon and not just stay within the sandbox of the original 3 films. The storytelling itself, the sort of actual way the story played out, was poorly done, but the fact that the story there, the story that was contained within it was good, has allowed them to age well, especially in light of the fact that everything that's come out since has been total shit. Anyway, Civ 7. Who asked for this? I can't help but there is a lot of reboots, sequels here as well. Like GTA 6, this has got to be like the 5th or 6th Doom game. Civ 7, another Assassin's Creed game. I'm not an Assassin's Creed player, so it's just feels like there's very little creativity in the gaming industry at the moment. And so a part of this video is going to be a cry for, give me suggestions for good games that I would want to play. Civ 7, I mean, Civ is the closest thing to the kind of game that I'd like to play. And it looks woke as well. And it looks crap as well. Moreover, I talked about this the other day. It looks unappealing. I don't think the aesthetics of it look good. And that's annoying because I liked Civ 6. I thought Civ 6 looked good and played well. And Civ 5 I quite liked too. Especially the introduction of the single unit per hex strategy or tactical combat. I liked that. And I know a lot of Civ players didn't, Bo. But I did like that, so I'm fine with all of this. But look at this. This time Firaxis is focused on a layered approach to history, with fewer, longer ages and morphing into a new civilization at the dawn of each age. I didn't ask for that, actually. I like being able to take a civilization from, the Stone Age to, well, you know, modern day. So I don't think I like that. And I don't, it just looks really woke as well. Harriet Tubman is the leader of the United States. It's like, look, I appreciate that not every civilization leader has actually been the leader, right? Like in various civ games, like, you know, Hannibal was the leader of Carthage, whereas in reality, Hannibal was never actually the leader of Carthage. He was just an incredibly effective general and statesman. And so, sure, but the character of Hannibal is thematically and sort of, you know, almost mythologically important to the to Carthage. Is Harriet Tubman really at the Hannibal level of, you know, is Harriet Tubman to the United States what Hannibal was to Carthage? And I personally don't see it, and I think this is just, you know, woke nonsense. But anyway, moving on. I don't think I'm going to play Civ 7, is what I'm saying. And I'll probably watch a few videos of people having played it, and if it doesn't look so bad, maybe I'll get it. But I probably won't. I'll probably just skip it. Assassin's Creed Shadows, not an Assassin's Creed fan. Going to move on. So, Avowed, Obsidian's RPG set in the world of the Pillars of Eternity universe, which is going to be like Skyrim, and so it's going to be their version of Skyrim. Maybe that'll be good. I mean, Pillars of Eternity is fine. I don't mind it at all, actually. We're getting onto the sort of path of things that I'll enjoy. So I'm happy to check this out. Could be good, might not be good. I don't know. Again, as with all things, I'm not just going to get the new thing. I'm going to wait till it's out. And I'm going to wait till everyone's, like, you know, put out loads of video essays deconstructing it and be like, yeah, it's good for this, it's bad for that. And then I'll think about getting it. Like, I'm still on the fence about MechWarrior 5 Clans, because, well, a lot of people have said it's mediocre, basically. Monster Hunter Wilds, never my sort of thing. Death Stranding, not my sort of thing. And there are loads of games which are like, you know, remasters, and so you've got loads of remasters. Final Fantasy 7, oh really, you know, and you've got loads of sequels, and so it's just like, right, okay. So I don't know, man. I'm looking at the potential offers in 2025, and I'm just not seeing anything that particularly grabs me that I personally would be very excited about. So do me a favor, in the comments, I mean, it doesn't even have to be a new game. Just old games are fine, right? Just something you think I might like, given what I have played so far on this channel, right? And just the sort of things I talk about. Like turn-based RPGs, like non-turn-based RPGs, strategy, tactics, all of that sort of thing. Give me some suggestions, you know, that I can play, maybe make some fun videos out of. Just anything, really, because I mean, actually, this sounds cool. Hattonfall, Western version of Stalker set in the British countryside. Again, that sounds interesting enough, actually. But just something interesting, you know, because I am really dispirited at how uninteresting video games seem at this point. And I don't even know what to play. Like, this is why I've just gone back to playing Battletech. I couldn't get that patch working, by the way, for anyone wondering. This is why I've just gone back to playing like old things that I know I enjoy. Because nothing new leaps out at me. I'm just looking at it going, okay, if it's not slop, it's just a kind of rehash of something I've played a million times. Like, the latest thing, oh, look, I'm just on a random piece on the page. Like, open world crafting. This is being used. Crafting systems are not hard to develop, right? I've made, like, game demos with crafting systems in them. They're not hard to develop, and the reason that they're used so often in almost every goddamn game is essentially in lieu of having developed an actual video game, and I've really become sour on them recently. They're just a massive Skinnerbox time sink, and they are used instead of the developer actually making the content, right? So in Fallout 3 or Skyrim, whatever, you go out into the world and just wander off, you'll encounter stuff. Right? There is a big world out there for you to adventure, and that means the developer has had to design, implement, and, you know, check and properly assess the world and how it all fits together. So a lot of work's gone into it, and it'll be you'll run into fun, interesting, uniquely crafted little adventures. That's not what open world crafting games are, and it kind of annoys me. And so it's like, okay, why Why would, like, it's you know, oh, but you can put 200 hours into this and you'll have, like, there's no end to playing it. It's like, yeah, okay, but there's also no point to playing it. I don't really see, you know, I've played one and therefore I have played them all, and therefore I'm not really interested in an open world crafting game. But I've become very sour on that. But anyway, I'm just gonna wrap this up now because I've just go on whining about how disappointing I find the video game industry at this point. But basically, give me some suggestions. I need some suggestions. Something that's worthwhile playing that could make some fun games. And I'll see you in the next video.